Okay, so I'm finished with the 3 layers of this cluster shell. We're gonna end it this on this part. So all you have to do is you're just going to slip stitch at the top of that chain 4, then pull it through. Just cut it there. Okay, so that's it, and then you're gonna sew it this later on, but we're not yet finished. Actually, I also cut the color B that I'm using. I'm just gonna sew it on later here, and that's why it's like this, because I'm using 2 colors. But if you're just using 1 color, it wouldn't be like that. Okay, so I'm just trying this 2 color. So you're going to fold your work like that, and then you will know what your center part, because this is the tail, where we begin the chain. So that will be the back part. So remember, that's your back part, and then you have to make it that on the center. Then we are now going to make the armhole for both sides. In this work, first one that I made is I've skipped 7 cluster shell here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then as you can see, I joined this single crochet foundation chain. I made 20, and first when I'm doing this, it's I made excess one. I think I made 30 and it's loose, so I decreased I less in the chain. So I keep on trying, because you have to try it on for yourself and make sure that that's the right fit for your, the right stitches, the right count. So I made 20. So what you're gonna do here is, so this is your center part here. Then you're going to have to put a stitch marker. So first, the thing that you have to do here is just count on the other side first. Either you're at the right side or left side, doesn't matter. Just count in first on the one side. So you will see there, you can just put it like that. So count in 7. So you have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you're going to put your stitch marker there, so you will know where you're going to put your single crochet foundation chain for the armhole, because you're gonna attach it there. Okay, so you have your other side here. I repeat, this size is large size, so I had made 30 cluster shell in the beginning, so it's 30 cluster shell here. So I skip 7 here, then I'm gonna skip again 7 on the other side, like this one. So I skip 7 here. This is the back part, so the back part would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you're gonna skip again 7 here. Okay, so you can just count in 7 from the stitch marker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So after that, you're gonna put your other stitch marker here. And the other one. So you're gonna count in 7 again for the other armhole. This is your shoulder part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're gonna put in there. Okay, so that's it. So after you have your it's not gonna be even because this is the back part. The front part would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it should be like that because I'm following the first one that I have here. Okay, so this is the size that I have. So I'm just gonna put in the single crochet foundation chain. But what I did here is I made I don't know if this would work, but this is just an option for me. So my size is large size. I chain 120. I use size I hook. I had made 30 cluster shell, and I'm gonna skip 7 on both sides. Then I'm gonna make 20 single crochet foundation chain. So what I did for the extra large, I just guessed in, just chain in 132 if that would fit on your shoulder, top of your shoulder. Then you will have 33 cluster shells, and then you're gonna skip 8 on both sides. Then you can just make 24 to 28 single crochet foundation chain. That's on the other underarm. That's where I'm talking about in here. Okay, so when you're double XL, start chaining 144. Then you will have 36 cluster shell. Skip in 9 on both sides. Then you will make 32 to 36 single crochet foundation chain. In medium, I just because what I did here is just I add in 12 by 12s. Actually, because this is a multiple 4, because you're gonna skip every fourth. Skip 3 chain and then 3 stitches, and then on the 4th stitch you're gonna make the cluster shell, right? So what I did here, I always end up in even number, so you will get this cluster shells. That's the cluster shells I'm talking about. So you can just skip this counts on both sides. So I just did this just for just an option if you want to follow this gauge, but still I'm telling you, you have to try it on, because this is not the perfect pattern. I just made this, so I'm just trying to share with you how I did this. So it depends on your body size. You have to try it on while you are doing it. So we are just going to attach our yarn. Actually, I have my different color again, but still this is the first top the first part we're gonna make. You have to make this is different from the chain mesh top and the Solomon's mesh tops. This is different, so that's why the top is separate. So we just have to attach our single crochet foundation chain. So you're going to start here from where your stitch marker at. Okay, so you're just going to attach here. We're going to mix a single crochet foundation chain. So just gonna make a chain first and attach it like that. You can also do a knot so it will not unravel. Okay, there would be a lot of tail here, so you will do a lot of stitching later. So okay, so after that we're gonna chain 1. What I do is I put back my hook here at the beginning, and then I yarn over, pull it through, then I pull it all two together. Okay, that's how I made it here. and then I put back this hook at the first chain, and then I yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it one, then yarn over, pull it through. Okay, so I am going to make 20 because I'm doing the large size. So my option is, if you're XL, you will do single crochet foundation chain of 24 or up to 28, depends. You just have to fit it in. And if you're XL, you have double XL, you have to do a single crochet of 32 to 36. That's just my guess. So you have also know how to do a single crochet foundation chain. There's a lot of video tutorial for doing that. So if it makes you confused, you just have to watch the other tutorial first for this, so it would be easier for you. Okay, so I'm just gonna do 20 of this and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm finished with the 20 single crochet foundation chain, and we're going to attach it on the other side. For the armhole, I'm just gonna turn your work like that, and then you're going to attach it here. This is your stitch marker where we put it. Either way, you can just attach it from here or just here, just, you know. So then I'm just gonna make a single crochet and then yarn over. So before you cut this, I am telling you to fit this on your shoulder first, because that's what I'm telling you, you know, so you would know if you have to add stitches, you know. But you always have to be like in even numbers, you know, not add even, because this is we have to skip 3 on the 4th. So I mean, we have to do in this chain 1 space, but still you have to skip here 3, and then on the 4th you have to do that. So you have to make an even count. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you would do to fit this. Okay, so let's go back to our work. So after you already made a single crochet foundation chain on the armhole, if this is enough for you, so you can now cut in the yarn, and then you can make the other side too. So make sure it's the same as what you did for here. So we're now gonna cut in, because this is 20 single crochet foundation chain. So you are going to make a 20 single crochet foundation chain on this side. So you can just attach in the yarn just like that. So make a single crochet first. Let's do it again in here. You can also, what I do is this, I put a knot there so it will not unravel. Okay, and then we're going to chain 1 again. What I do is I put back the hook on the same stitch and then yarn over, pull it through. I have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull it 1, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull it 2. So that's how I started the single crochet foundation chain. And then you're gonna go back again to your hook, to your first chain, and then yarn over, pull it through, have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull it 1, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull it 2. So that's how I start a single crochet, because so that it would be 2 chain in the beginning here. Okay, so I'm just gonna make your a single crochet foundation chain at your own size. So I'm gonna make 20 here. So if you want to follow the gauge that I showed you, it's up to you, but still, as I've said, you have to make sure that it depends on your body size, so you just need to decrease or increase the stitch if you have to. So just do a single crochet foundation chain on this side, and then after you do that, I'll meet you there. Okay, so I'm finished with the 20 single crochet foundation chain, and now you're going to turn your work. Then you're going to attach in the other side here. Just make a single crochet just like that, and then you're just going to pull the yarn, then you're gonna cut this. So you're gonna sew in a lot of tails here, because we are doing a separate for the 2 armholes. So we're now finished for the 2 armhole for both sides. You already have it, and then now we're going to start in again the treble crochet, the shell cluster. We are going to start in at the middle, at the back. So this is the back part. You're going to start in from here, then across all the way around. So you're always gonna end up on the center at the back part. Okay, so we are going to attach, we're going to attach our yarn here. Okay, then you can just make a knot. Then you're going to slip stitch on the next stitch. Okay, and then you're going to slip stitch again until you meet in the center, the chain 1 space. Okay, and then you're gonna chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so make a treble crochet first, yarn over twice, put your hook on the same space, yarn over, pull it 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, you will always fix it, like you can just move it so you have a space on the other sides. Then chain 1, then make a 2 treble crochet again, so you're just going to make this in every chain 1 space. Okay, chain 1, and then make 2 treble crochet, then on the next again, chain 1, okay. So when you hit in the, you can now remove your stitch marker, so you're not gonna bother with it, because you already have the single crochet foundation chain on both sides, so you can just remove the stitch marker. Okay, so next, after you already finished with the last cluster shell here, when you meet the single crochet foundation chain here, you can just start in the beginning here. From here you can make a single crochet there. Well, actually 1, 2, 3, yeah, you can just make there your first cluster. So that's why I'm telling you, you have to if you're going to make a single crochet foundation chain, it has to be like in even numbers. So this is 20, so if you need to add more, like you need like 2 stitches, make it 22 or 24 or 26, because that's how we because we're going to skip every 3 stitches and on the 4th. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, then make your cluster shell again. If you already seen the chain meshed up, it's kind of like similar to what I'm doing right now, because there's a chain also there in the armhole. Okay, so you'll just keep doing this, like every you're gonna skip 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th, this is gonna be on the both side, because you also have the single crochet foundation chain there on the other armhole. One, two, three. Sorry, hit the camera. If you want to do this in double crochet foundation, double crochet, you can make that if you want. I just make it treble crochet because it's much more faster to make. I mean, it's more it gets what you call this, it gets more faster. I mean, so after you hit in the other side, you can now start in here can turn your work. So you're gonna sew this, don't forget to sew in the tail, hiding the tail. You must make sure it's tighter. So you're gonna put in your hook here on the chain 1 space, and then continue doing this cluster shell, just like that. So in this part, it's really easy because you're just gonna keep doing this pattern. You know, it's just easy. It's just repeating the same pattern after you're already done with the this single crochet foundation chain. So you're just gonna keep doing that cluster shell across up to here. When you hit again this other side, like what you did there, you can start by here and then skip 3 and then, you know, chain, and then put cluster shell again there on the 4th, and then you're just gonna keep doing that all the way around. Then you're gonna hit again, you're gonna meet this, the beginning cluster shell. Okay, so just do that and I'll see you there. Hi everyone, it's me. I just wanted to show you how to try it on after you already finish at this top part. When you already had your single crochet foundation chain, and as you can see, I still have the yarn attached to it. I haven't cut it yet because this is the chance that you have to decrease or increase in the stitches. So this is how you're going to, you just have to try it on like that and see if you still need to add more. So if it's tight, you have to add stitches more, and then if it's loose, you can just decrease in the stitches. So that's how it should be, you know. And also this is the cluster shell at the top of the shoulder. This is size large, so I skipped in 7 of this cluster shell. And also this is the beginning part that I'm telling you. If you're doing the chain, it should be at the very tip of your shoulder, so it shouldn't be like too big, you know. So but it still depends on you if you want it to make it more lower or just to be like this. But this is the size, just the exact size for me. And also the single crochet foundation chain, this is 20. I made 20 single crochet foundation chain, and also 7 I skip in here. I have the gauge that I've shown you, but you still have to try it on if you still need to fix something. So this is the back part. Let me show you. So that's it. If you're doing this for yourself, you still really try it on as you go on the stitches. And if you already if this already fits to you, then you could just make the other side, and then when you're already done with it, you will just do continuously the cluster shell on the lower part. So if you're doing this for your daughter or sister and friend, if she's with you, then you can just try it on with her, so you know where to fix it. So that's it, and I hope this would be helpful to you, and I just wanted to show you how I do this. I did my best to share with you my pattern, and I hope you like this. Let's get back to our work. Okay, so I'm finished with the last cluster shell here. I already made in the beginning, so I'm just gonna slip stitch at the top of the chain 4. So if you're just doing one color, if you're making just in one color or variegated color yarns, you're just gonna do this step. Just gonna slip stitch the beginning cluster shell, slip stitch on the top of the chain 4, and then slip stitch on the next, then slip stitch on the chain 1 space. Okay, and then like that, and then chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so when you slip stitch at the top of the chain 4, slip stitch into the next, and then slip stitch until you go to the chain 1 space, and then chain 4, and then make a treble crochet, chain 1, then make again treble crochet, so this is the step up for the next round. Okay, so this is your beginning cluster shell again. You're just gonna do that in every chain 1 space, because you're already done with the armhole part. You're already done with that, so all you have to do is you're just gonna make this all the way around, you know, so it's just repeatedly the same pattern, so it's easy now. So that's it. You're just gonna make this until you right back here again to the beginning. You're just gonna slip stitch at the top of chain 4, and then slip stitch twice, and then make a chain 4. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. This is what you're gonna do when you're using just one color yarn. Okay, so I prepared that. Just when you're doing this on the first time, just make it on a just in this color, one color. So I'm just doing this different color because I'm just experimenting what this looks like. I just want to try it. So, or you can just do like this, you know, the variegated color. So you just keep on, you know, keep on stitching. You know, you don't have to cut like this, because this one you have to cut, you have to attach, you know, the two color. So I think you should just use variegated yarn, so there would be a shading, or you know, it's nice, more nicer. So that's it. I'm just gonna make this all the way around, and then when I finish, and I'll meet you there again. So I hope you just make yours too, and depends on you if you want to make it up to your waistline. I think it's about 20 inches, so just keep on tracking the length. And also, after you did this part, just try to put it on again if that fits to you well. But for me, I already made this, so I know this would fit to me too. So that's it. Just make this all the way around the same pattern. So it depends on you if you want it to make it longer, or just like a top, you know. I think it's about 20 inches. Yeah, so that's it. So when you're done, and I'm gonna finish this too, so I'll see you there and show you the finished product after I've done with this. So we'll see. Okay, so here is the finished project of our treble crochet mesh top, and I hope you like the pattern, and I hope you can make it your own too. And I did my best to share with you my pre-pattern. I hope you like it, and thank you, and God bless.